This is 9B notes example 2. Okay, so this is example number 2. And this is another problem like example 1 where we're given some information and they're asking us to use that information and fill in the probability tree below. So that's our focus, is to fill in this probability tree. Now, on your homework, what you're going to see in your homework is this part. You're going to see the tree itself, okay? And I've added in these boxes, and I think that's a good idea for students to do. Now, remember, when you are doing homework on the computer, you still want to have a piece of paper where you're actually working the problems. But again, this is what you're going to see. This blue part's what you're going to see on your homework. And I think it's a good idea to add in the boxes just so that you can stay clear on what everything is. And then let's go ahead and start adding in some information. A local bakery makes chocolate and vanilla cupcakes, okay? Of the 30 chocolate cupcakes, here's our first number right there. And we've got to decide, well, where does that number go? Does that number go here? Where does it go? We really don't know right away. So let's just kind of read ahead a little bit. It says of the 30 chocolate cupcakes, 10 get blue frosting. That's all the information we have about those 30 chocolate cupcakes. Then it says of the vanilla cupcakes, 30 get blue frosting, 60 get pink. Okay, so now we know that there's blue frosting and pink frosting, vanilla cupcakes and chocolate cupcakes, and that's all the information we have. So we know that we've got a bunch of cupcakes, and we've got some that are vanilla and some that are chocolate. So we know that these two branches are the vanilla and the chocolate. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the 30 chocolate cupcakes over here, and I'm picking here, just there's not a real reason. It's just because that comes first in the sentence. Chocolate cupcakes I'm putting here. And I'm just going to put cupcakes, CC for cupcakes, okay? And we know that there's 30 of them, okay? So I'm going to put that here, okay? And that means that this whole branch is just all about chocolate cupcakes, okay? Chocolate cupcakes. So then what we do know is that we can cross that 30 off, all right? And the next thing we know is that 10 of those chocolate cupcakes get blue frosting, okay? 10 get blue frosting. But these are still chocolate cupcakes. And sometimes I think it's a really good idea to bring the heading down to this lower one. And you're going to see why later as we go through some problems later. But I always like to bring that heading down, okay? Of the vanilla, and then what would these be? Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the rest of the numbers in our paragraph, and then we'll go back and fill that in. Of the vanilla cupcakes, 30 get blue frosting and 60 get pink frosting, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put those numbers in. Okay, so blue frosting, we're going to say, well, these are vanilla cupcakes. And we know that 30 get blue frosting of those vanilla cupcakes. So we can cross that 30 out. 60 get pink frosting. So these are still vanilla cupcakes. And again, I really think it's a good habit to bring that down to this point here, and 60 are pink frosting. Okay, now we know that this whole branch is our vanilla cupcake branch, and that means we know what we can put here in this box, right? We can just say, well, these are vanilla cupcakes in this whole branch, vanilla cupcakes, and we know how many vanilla cupcakes are. We're looking for a total to put in here of vanilla cupcakes, so we're just going to add up the 30 blue vanillas and the 60 pink vanillas, and we're going to get 90 total vanilla cupcakes, okay? And that's what we're going to put in our box here. We have 90 vanilla cupcakes, okay? What about this box here? Well, here's one of those problems where we have a total, and we need something that makes up that total. Well, here's where we do that subtraction. So when we're given a total and we're missing something that makes up that total, we're going to subtract what we have, and that's going to give us what we don't have. So we know here that these are still chocolate cupcakes, but these are 20 that are painted pink. Okay? 20 that are painted pink. So what do we put in this up here? Well, we know that up there at the top, we're talking about cupcakes, the chocolate ones and the vanilla ones. So these are all just cupcakes, okay? And how many do we have? Well, we're just going to add that together. When we're looking for a total, we're adding. When we have a total and we're looking for a missing piece, we subtract. Here's a total, so we're going to add up what we have. We have 90, we have 30, and when we add that together, we're going to get that 120. And so we know we have 120 total cupcakes. All right, so that's how we're going to fill out these tree diagrams. And again, do this on paper, guys. Don't try to just do this in your head. And take it from me, this is going to be a real helpful habit if you bring down the titles that reflect what branch these are on. Okay? Thanks, guys.